I mean, the dude is out there to seek, kill, and damn destroy. And Rising, you can kick to the head, you can knee to the head and a down opponent. Like, in other words, there's no rules. Will he be able to make those adjustments? Because if he does pull some shit like that, like, he will get disqualified. And this dude, he might as well be damn Mexican. There comes a time where that little button is, you tap it and boom, the game changes. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Tell the Tape. I'm your host, Henry Cejudo, aka Triple C. And on this episode of Tell the Tape, I am going to be breaking down, that's right, Alexandre Pantoja against the one and only KAI ASAKURA. If I'm pronouncing it right. This dude has never fought in the damn UFC, but the UFC is up to something. This episode wouldn't be possible without our sponsor. That's right, I'm talking about Sticker Mule. Whether you have a birthday and anniversary, whether you want something custom made, Sticker Mule's got you. You like coasters, you like t-shirts, they do the whole damn nine. So you guys make sure to go to stickermule.com and get your sticky on. Here we have it. Alexandre Pantoja versus KAI ASAKURA. Am I pronouncing it right? There we have it. 28-5 versus 21-4. 8 KOs, 10 decisions, 10 submissions. 13 KOs, 5 decisions. I mean, look at this. I mean, these dudes are pretty, these dudes are, you know, the amount of MMA fights and experience is pretty dead even. The height advantage, a 3-inch height advantage for KAI. A reach advantage as well. And then look at this. He's even a little younger. But without further ado, guys, let's break down the newcomer. Let's break down the enemy. Or should we say, the frenemy. KAI ASAKURA. What are his strengths? The UFC is doing this for a reason. You know what it is? Is the fact that he does have explosive striking. I mean, if you watch a lot of his fights in Rising, I mean, the dude is out there to seek, kill, and damn destroy. You won't see a takedown out of this dude. The same reason, the same fact that he is a big 35er who's dropping down to 125 pounds, and he's looking to put on a damn show. And with that being said, I mean, this dude has one punch. I mean, he's got a one-punch KO power. I mean, stuff that there's TKOing people, and then there's putting people to sleep and making people curl. And this is him. This is KAI. This is KAI. KAI has that certain power that makes a guy like this very, very dangerous, and particularly because nobody has seen this dude fight. And just like Pantoja, if you watch him in this fight, he gets hit, he keeps moving forward. There's a mentality too when having a chin, because I think everybody has it, but there's some that just mentally they know that more likely they're going to get hit, but yet continue to keep moving forward. Knees and elbows too. He'll get to that clinch. Bah! He'll throw them knees. He'll throw them elbows, especially particularly being 5'8", with the shorter opponent like Pantoja's gonna have a 3-inch reach advantage. He's more likely gonna be looking to get in with the elbows, get in with the knees, hurt his opponent, and you know, and do what he has to do, finish people. But without further ado, we also, KAI ASAKURA, we also have to talk about your weaknesses too. No 5 UFC round championship experience. He's never been in the octagon. And Rising, they've been doing ring and then cage sometimes, but it's just different. Once you get to the big leagues, the lights on you, you're seeing all these damn celebrities, you're seeing freaking President Trump watching you scrap. It is just different. But nobody's really talking about this. This guy's a guy at 135 pounds that's already big for that weight class. And he's losing 10 lbs to get down to 125. How good will he feel? How good would this guy feel cutting down to 125 pounds and then trying to feel good and doing his best to actually perform? And again, welcome to the big leagues, ASAKURA. I'll tell you something about Pantoja. Pantoja will wrestle. You break his distance, he will strike with you. He will do certain things. He will make it ugly, but at the same time, he knows that he has a great takedown. And a better back control. And that's where Pantoja is very, very dangerous. And not just that. In rising, you can kick to the head. You can knee to the head and a down opponent. Like, in other words, there's no rules. Will he be able to make those adjustments? Because if he does pull some shit like that, he's gonna have to remember this. Like, he will get disqualified. But probably just cancel him completely. But let's talk about the Cannibal. You know, this is a funny story. The Cannibal, which is his nickname, which is Pantoja's nickname, we came up with it. We're watching a movie. We're watching a movie at my house, and he was like, and we're watching I believe it was a film where these like soccer players that they end up crashing the plane. I forget what the hell it was, and they were stranded, and they ended up eating those who were actually dying to survive. You know, because they had no idea how long they were actually going to be able to actually live. So when he saw that, we're in Denver at that time, I actually cornered him for his first UFC fight. For those who don't know, I was his coach on Tough 24. Really good human, great human, but he's also a killer. But anyways, the Cannibal. He has huge, he's gotten so much better. And I can honestly take a little bit of that credit. Pantoja didn't really know his wrestling too well. And I think him doing his training camp with me when I fought Benavidez and X, Y, and Z really helped develop that wrestling aspect to him to where he can take anybody down in the world. And he's slick, man. Pantoja has great back takes where he finishes people. He's finished, Alex. He's finished Alex from there. He'll jump guillotine, but more importantly, I think his triangles too. I think with his experience, but I also feel like his best position is his actual back take. And this dude, he might as well be damn Mexican. This dude does not have any quit in himself. I saw Davis Figueiredo when he fought him. I saw Davis beat the brakes on this dude. I'm like, man, Pantoja's not gonna come out the same. Is he gonna stop him? I was thinking like maybe I don't know. I'm not sure if he got stopped by Davison, but dude, the dude took a beating for that fight and he just did not quit. And that being said, I mean, you fight Brandon Moreno on 3 different occasions, all of them wars, and you fight Roy Vaughn, a lot of these guys who have been at it twice, and a lot of these guys who have been up there at the highest, the pinnacle of their division, and go there. He's fought the who's, and he's trained with the best, and particularly training at ATT. Or as they would say, HEC. But let's talk about his weaknesses too. He's durable, but he's also hittable. You know what I'm saying? His defense is a bit suspect. Chins in the air. Like, he'll give one and take one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll go for broke. He just wants to get his, and if you hit him, he has that mentality as I will survive. But there comes a time where that little button is, you tap it and boom, the game changes. I don't want to say he fades in later fights, but in particular that fight with Davison, like, if you're able to hurt Pantoja, he'll show you. Like, he'll still keep coming forward, and he'll be like, he's not one of these competitor guys. Like, Pantoja's just a straight fighter. But then you imagine all those times that he was in there with Moreno, that he was in there with Roy Vaughn, and some of the other fights of him fighting people 20 pounds heavier than him, how much his chin has actually been tested. This is another one. He's a little late to the party at times, and particularly with that fight with Brandon Royval. Brandon Royval was just boom, boom, countering him, and he had no answer because he's so accustomed to doing this. So if you're able to make this dude fight a different fight, it'll definitely be a little different for him. But yeah, I mean, we don't have a stats page for these guys because we do for Pantoja, but we don't have one for KAI. But could this guy successfully, one, understand the rules, but more importantly, cut that damn weight? If he's 5'8", going down to 125 pounds, I mean, is he ready for that? Did he have enough time? Because it's almost like a half a year process for you to successfully get down to a weight and feel good. You know, will you try to soccer kick this dude if he does get on top of Pantoja or knee him as Pantoja is getting up? That could be the conflict. But the same fact that this guy does not grapple and he dedicates himself just to striking, this is mixed martial arts. He is the fighter who is more well-rounded. He's fought the who's who's, and he knows that everything's at stake. And obviously with Kai cutting all that damn weight, I just don't know how good he is actually going to be. But this episode, guys, wouldn't be possible without our sponsor. That's right, I'm talking about Sticker Mule. Whether you have an anniversary, birthday, you want something custom made, whether you like coasters as well, Sticker Mule has you covered. So you have to make sure to stickermule.com and get your sticky on. Till next time, guys, Triple C is out.